Check this one out. Woo. I don't know if this is whimsical or terrifying. One or the other. This is a wild ass looking knife, and it's a good sized knife. TwoSun knives, obviously. TwoSun knife. But Jelly Jerry designed? What is going on with that? The TS209. She's real fine, my 209, you know? And woo, there you go. We're going to come crush your ass. Oh, still? What? Oh, yes. So this is one where you back up to the back wall, and she's over the so this is not quick over the detent ball. Still, okay, yeah, breaking about right there. So it's a little tough to kind of get the hang of where you need to be with your thumb if you're going to flick it right there. You really need to kind of be back on the back wall. You're going to get caught a little bit by the flipper tab, enough to keep you from getting cut. But wow. And then you can finger flick it as well as use the flipper tab. Wow, what a monster of a knife. It's good size. It's good size. I got mine on White Mountain Knives. It was a rockin' $89, so it didn't cost much. Oh, where's 4? 4 inches way out in hinterland, but it's, okay, let's say 3.85 at the absolute shortest. But cutting edge, close to 4 inches, isn't it? And then down here is like 4 1/4 to the bolster. That's big, but not quite 9 inches. Okay, yeah, not quite. 22.5 centimeters. Wow, she's big, isn't she? That is a lot of crazy blade. Really got that kind of, you know, Alibaba and the Nights and whatever, Arabian Nights, kind of that Middle Eastern look to the blade design. So real kind of ethnic look to this knife. And she's, whew, that's different. It's real different. I think it's getting a lot of people's attention. The people that like it, and I think probably there's some that just like it's too fantasy oriented or something. But oh, she's sharp. D2 blades, so they didn't do anything fancy. Like, I don't know if you consider 14C being fancy, but so D2. Okay, titanium. All right, ceramic bearings. Okay, we'll take it apart, by the way. But pocket clip. And you don't see a screw there, so it's coming in from the front. And let's get a little closer look right in here. See, yeah, so it's coming in from the inside. So it's securing that. And then you can darken this down if you want to take some food grade mineral oil or something like that. Or just over time, you know, your skin oils will darken it down. And it'll look more uniform, kind of like the front does, or almost does. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, nice screws around here, which I'm thinking probably are number 8s, and they are. Of course, no. These ones that anchor the inlays, they are not, but the rest of them look to be number 8s, and including this one here. Okay. So, I mean, that's a big old flat grind trailing edge. So if you're a sucker for the Persian trailing edge kind of thing, this might be more your style. And let me see, where'd my caliper go? Because I was gonna check the thickness. How fat is this? Not really that fat, 0.53 of an inch at 13.4 millimeters. I don't think it changes back here. Nah. It doesn't. Trying to get over, I can't get past that pocket clip, but yeah, so it doesn't get any fatter back in there. 0.14, 3.7 millimeter thickness on the blade. So it's all of that, but it's sharp, and it's got a little choil right in here for sharpening the blade, which ought to be handy. It's not difficult to disengage here, and you got a hardened steel insert, over travel stop, all that. I just got to back up far enough to get it over the detamp ball. And if you didn't quite get it over the detamp ball, you can always give it a little gravity drop there, because that blade's heavy enough to just kick right over that detamp ball anyhow. And look at all the jimping on the top of that blade. Look at that. What is that all about? Whew. But it's there, and you can feel it. You can't. Nah, I wouldn't do that. But you know, you can get up here for control, and or, you know, if you're gonna do something more. But this is gonna be an awkward knife for real detail work. This is more for like full on, you know, of whatever you're going to get into media wise. That yeah, you're going to engage the whole blade, and you're going to have plenty of belly and everything to do so. And you know, this is not that thick. I wonder though what the weight is. It doesn't feel all that heavy, so I'm going to guess under 6 ounces, but I think in the 5s. Yeah, there's 141. Ooh, close. It's lighter than I thought. I figured 5.5, 5.6, you know, but it would be under 6. But no, it's right dead at 5. So, okay, it's not that heavy. And we will take it apart. And yeah, they've done a lot of weight relieving on this. So, you know, the micarta filling in for a lot of where the titanium would have been. Yeah, that's lightening it up. But, you know, look at that backspacer. That's a big old long backspacer. Lanyard hole. Okay. This micarta, interesting. Kind of a maroon. I think that's a good color. Kicks right open. Ergos, good for here, and the rest of it's pretty easy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for this kind of standard, you know, grip on it. Okay, let's reverse. Reverse is actually pretty comfortable because my pinky goes in this choil, and then yeah, all the rest of them are behind that. So, ooh, yeah, I think this would be more on the intimidating side if people saw you with this, as opposed to kind of a more standard looking knife. So yeah, this is gonna get some attention, probably a lot of positive attention from your buddies going, you know, giving you all kinds of crap over it. But I mean, hey, $89, and then see, $89 and then 10% discount. So, and you know, if you want one, okay, because if you miss it, I do. I miss these TwoSun knives all the time when they hit White Mountain, and they're doing a lot of them. So this is as good a place as any. Plus, it's, you know, it's 2 or 3 days shipping. So, you know, as opposed to buying them where it's going to be 3 or 4 weeks shipping. And then you can just put your email address in there, hit notify, and then when they get back in stock, boom. And you can email Justin at White Mountain, say, are you going to get more in stock and that kind of stuff, so you at least know. But so about $80, which I think it's a hell of a deal for that. But yeah, she's good size. She's good size. Anything else? Jelly Jerry, of course, they're going to say. Design, all that kind of red micarta. Flipper frame lock. Yeah, so nothing overly complicated here, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah, blade to handle length's good. Design flow's interesting. This does not strike, well, I was going to say this doesn't strike me as a typical Jelly Jerry design, but then again, I don't know. I mean, he's done some that are less, well, like he did the Prowler, right? was that Crystal Knives or who was that? And I'll put it down here, but that looks a lot. And then some of the stuff he's done maybe for Kubi and, for TwoSun as well. So, I mean, less pronounced, but kind of this genre. So, okay, this doesn't surprise me that much. Okay. But yeah, I don't see why you couldn't carry it. It's not that heavy. It's not that fat. But it's got a lot of blade when you actually put it out there. I don't think it's that big an issue to disengage here. I mean, there is a differential in height here. Okay. I think the detent is fine. Pull, pull, pull. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't fail real easy. Pull. Nah. It's set pretty much about where it needs to be. And then still, with ease, you can finger flick it out. And you're right. See, I'm not getting it over the detent ball all the way, but I'm just doing that. And it's just dropping right over it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Very distinct knife. You're either going to like it or you're not. I don't think there's going to be a lot of fence sitters on this one. Well, should we blast it open? Let's see about it. These TwoSun knives, I never really have a big old problem with taking them apart. It's always been pretty damn easy. Now let's see. Do I need to take... Come on. I don't know if I need to take the insert out of here or I can just pull the whole, side. Of course, pocket clip can't be taken apart until you take this off. And I guess I can take it all. Okay. So here for the pocket clip. Okay. Hardened steel insert, ceramic detent ball. Here's where your stop travels. So is it built into the blade? Yeah, it is. It's built into the blade. You got a flat spot on your pivot because you got no entryway up here. So that stops it and keeps it from, from turning, from rolling and stuff. And then you got some interesting, okay, God, we're just dropping pins everywhere. And of course, titanium backspacer. Yeah, nothing magnetic there. Nah, nothing there. Okay, nothing there. Okay. So, but these are interesting, aren't they? Ceramic bearings. Yeah, cool. Okay, they're good. And then, of course, we got these washers are goodly sized, aren't they? I mean, they're fairly thick. Wow, okay. Where's the one on this side? Oh, it's sitting here. Okay, so you can pull it out. Just like that. Yeah, they got a little race around here, so you can know which way to put them back in. And, of course, there's your little flat spot right there. So when you put your pivot in, that'll set it to where it needs to be. And is there anything else? Nope. There's this. And there's where your inserts are. So you can pull them if you want. And then you could anodize the knife and then put the inserts back in, which might be an interesting piece to anodize or to pimp, don't you think? I mean, I don't think you can worry about putting too much flash on this knife, can you? Whew. 209. Yes, at $89 minus discount. Cool. I like what TwoSun, they keep on rocking it, don't they? Well, they got some designers. I mean, Jelly, Jerry, and all the rest, Night Morning, and all the insane people that are doing these. They're really bringing some choices, you know, including, how about this one here? And this one is also another Jelly Jerry. It's the 343. Check that out, huh? Front flipper, crazy knife. Look at that G10. What's going on there? What's going on there? So all kinds of, and you never know who it's going to be. And there's another. So he must hit them with a plethora of design work. And then so they go on a rage of producing 3 or 4 of his designs, and then it's on next to RHIE or whoever, you know, all the other designers, night, morning, and somebody else will take a turn, and then of course Wong and others. But yeah, this is different. It's different, but it's cool, and I like it. So we do love them knives. So you guys, stay sharp.